Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He talked to me about the importance of this young running back. Just a freshman, he has continued to showcase his talent. They gave him an opportunity early in the season, and they have been rewarded. He continues to shine and be very productive at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to keep you posted on how he plays here in the first quarter. They're feeding him early and often. He's in the script. Can he keep the momentum going? We'll find out. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Rebels will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Going to the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Here's more to throw. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He might want another play. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. Could be an alley. Past the 40. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The run inside. It's Lacey. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Oregon!
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first
Babe, I
quarter.
probably, you heard me, babe? I'll be done with the game quick. He gon' quit.
Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you gotta get
Yeah, I'm gonna get off. We're gonna take our bath and stuff.
Guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Are you gonna play the whole game? Well, he gonna play the whole game. Say, gang, you over, gang. You dead, gang. Yeah, you did.
25, no attempt at a return.
You did. Yeah, it's fuck. Oh yeah, you gave me 14.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work.
Gang, you running.
This has been a slow start.
Gang, you running wide slot.
They really need to get
I'm
it
not
going
losing to
here,
that,
Jesse.
man.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
You dead,
Offensively, this
gang.
unit, they've been slow and struggling.
Yeah.
They need an
You
explosive
dead,
play
gang.
to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and
Just
pick
a
and
strong
pick
full
until
house.
you find that
Yeah, you
play
did.
or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Trying to impose their will with the run. There's some room.
No way.
The 40, the 30, inside the 10, and he slipped through the crowd.
Bro, you trash, bro. You trash, bro. You trash, bro.
You know, this guy's had a
You
big role in this
trash, bro.
offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the
You
year.
trash, bro.
He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
You trash, bro.
After the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7.
Nah. Exactly. We're gonna play 4 quarters. I'm still 60.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Oh, you got me
The
fucked
kick
up,
is
nigga.
good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Oh, he's got some space.
Oh my God, he got in my way.
But that's a big pickup of 15. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
It's complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Dante Moore. He's going for the big play. A full dive to haul that one in.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
The running back has it. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Moore will throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Here's the handoff. There's a crease. Picks up enough to get the first and 10 from the 11.
And that's a nice
Song
third
me?
down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this
Man,
offense
she
has
moving
been
fast.
stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top
you ain't
50
saw me.
in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple.
It's complete. He gets it in.
Who crying?
Ducks.
Tuka.
They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these are the guys that are going to
See,
burn by
bro.
you and go for 70 most of the time. And you can use their big
Hey, what y'all
body
did to them
frames,
blinds, man?
threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game. And now you see
Hey, y'all fix them blinds.
make that big play.
Fix the
And
curve,
Mr.
run
Boyd
it.
pushes the lead to 14. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes a handoff. It's Lacy. Picks up the first down. At the 45 on his way. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Gang, they game right over though. You let me go 14, I get by the hell.
It looks like Derrick Henry playing with a bunch of
Catch him out there now.
It don't matter.
and he's just doing whatever.
You still lost when you let me go 14.
Why? Go to bed.
Looks like Derrick Henry and Pop
Go
Warner.
to
That's what
bed.
this is looking like right now. It's ridiculous.
I don't know. Fine,
Watching.
dude. Get back in
And
there,
we're not
baby.
even out of the first quarter yet. This could be one of the greatest running back performances in the history of college football if he stays in the game.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone.
Nah, your first dub ain't coming on me, gang. You ain't got no defense.
They'll run this play from the pistol.
You ain't got no defense, actually.
Lay down, y'all.
Now
Look at you. He's spooked. He's spooked. He's spooked. Then yo, coach Chinese.
Quarterback making checks. Moore. Looking down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up. Handoff to the single running back. Finding some room. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Y'all niggas gonna fuck around let my y'all gonna fuck around let my running back win Heisman.
They get the first down, and listen, you gotta reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on.
This nigga Tyson suck.
Ole Miss calls its second timeout. They burned a couple early now.
Yeah, Rose. This nigga Tyson ass, gang. You saying look at the score when you down. What the fuck?
Looking for space. It's Griffin.
You saying look at the score when you losing. Like, I don't
Second
understand.
and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Hits him in stride of the tag. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is good for a 20.
Man, y'all gonna help my running back win on Heisman.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. This time
Yes, sir.
they stop it
There we go.
behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in
There
this
we
one.
go.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15.
That's how you come up and make
There we
plays
go.
as a defense, man. Playing
Hey, this nigga so
physical,
ass.
downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill.
What's up with all this shit on TikTok later with food and shit wrong with
Time
it?
has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for.
Tyson.
Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second.
Tyson.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Going to try to get it himself. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this
Then you finna go for it. I know you're gonna be sweet and go for it. Like, gonna give me the ball right here so I can blow your ass out.
Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep.
Like, why would he go for it?
Double coverage and it's picked off. Not a lot on the
You
return,
know what?
but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
All right.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away.
I ain't even good at this shit, though.
His progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Offense changing the play. Throwing more. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. From the gun, wants to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance, everything.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He'll try to... Turning it on! Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running to the left. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some
will and move the chains. And he won't make it to the marker stone. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. His third touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Shit.
Making side adjustments here. Here's more to throw. He's got an open man. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Ducks in the hurry up.
And some offenses you'll see, they'll get conservative right before the half, especially with the lead. Take it to the half, and you know you're in good shape. I love it with this offense, man. No, we're not done yet. Like, we trust our guys. Trust your QB there to make a play, and he does. Big play down the field. Already leading, and now hungry for some more points.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the single back. Maybe some room here. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Fires to the middle. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Lacey. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Rebels.
Here's Cairo.
Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dante Moore unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. The short hands. It's Stewart. He'll work his way down to the 28. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the #1 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Sooners with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. And that's now 5 straight victories. They've really been clicking on all cylinders at this point of the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires on the move. Fires left side, it's Smith.
Bro, you are trash. Like,
sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
you ain't seen
The
feet.
grab, it's Lacey.
Huh?
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward.
Got a
just
motorcycle?
few. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Rebels! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time.
Looking to the end zone, but the pressure
We saw that dawn, man.
His sack and the 2-point conversion attempt is...
Why would you not just take your field goal, be down 3?
From inside the 15, here comes the return.
Ah, I'll score
Couldn't
that.
find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Offense working from the pistol. On the run, it's Griffin. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Moore. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Pulls it in. It's Odom. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Rebels, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. The option look. Now the pitch. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Looking for room. It's Griffin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And we talk the
he just dropped
week
that?
after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Might be calling a hot route. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Here's a give to Frazier. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And